Day 1. She walked in and stared at me like I'd murdered someone she loved. Day 7. My files were deleted. My emails were altered. My reputation was crumbling. Day 15. I found her in a locked room holding a document with my name on it. Day 30. She finally told me the truth. And I wished she hadn't. Because some secrets destroy everyone they touch. Her name was Ava Chen. She was my new hire, smart, professional, efficient. And from the second she saw my face, she wanted me gone. Not fired, erased. I thought she was crazy, obsessed, dangerous. I was right about 2 of those things, but the third, that's where I was dead wrong. Day 1. She walked in and stared at me like I'd murdered someone she loved. She arrived before me, already at her desk, already working, like she'd been there for years. I walked over, extended my hand. "Welcome to the team. She looked at my hand, then at my face, and her expression turned to ice. No handshake, no smile, just 2 words. I know. The entire morning, she avoided me, helped everyone else, learned the systems faster than anyone I'd ever seen, charmed the whole office, except me. Because every time I walked past her desk, her eyes followed me like a predator tracking prey. At lunch, I cornered my manager. Who vetted her? HR did. Why? Something's off. He laughed. She's got a perfect resume, top of her class, 3 stellar references. Did anyone actually call those references? He didn't answer. Day 3. A client file disappeared, the one I needed for a $200K pitch. IT traced the deletion to my account. Must have been a mistake, they said. I knew better. Day 5. An email went out under my name, to the VP, calling her incompetent and past her prime. I never wrote it, but it came from my computer. At 11:47 p.m., when I was home, asleep. Day 8. A formal complaint was filed against me for creating a hostile work environment. 3 witnesses, all people I barely spoke to. All people who sat near Ava. I pulled her aside in the break room. "What are you doing?" She didn't blink. "I'm working, like you asked." "You're setting me up." She tilted her head. "Prove it." I started digging. Her resume? Flawless. Her references? All checked out. Her social media? Barely existed. No photos before 2 years ago. No college friends tagged. No history. Like she was built for this job. Then I found something. A single photo, posted 6 years ago. A family picture. Father, mother, daughter. The daughter's face was blurred, but the father, I recognized him. Daniel Warren, former employee, let go during the 2019 restructure. A restructure I helped execute. My hands went numb. I pulled the old files. There he was. Performance reviews? Excellent. Attendance? Perfect. Terminated? Budget cuts. I signed the memo. I didn't even remember his name. But someone did. Day 15. I stayed late. So did she. I heard movement in the locked conference room, the one only senior staff could access. I used my key card. She was inside, surrounded by files. My files. Performance reviews, emails, personal records. And in the center of the table, a document titled Termination Recommendation, Misconduct and Fraud. My name. My photo. She was writing my ending. I stepped inside. She didn't flinch. "You're not supposed to be here," I said. She looked up slowly. "You weren't either. 6 years ago." My chest tightened. "What are you talking about?" She stood, walked toward me.
"You signed the paper that destroyed my family." She told me everything. How her father came home that day, pale, shaking. How he said, "They let me go after 15 years." How he couldn't find work. How the bills piled up. How he started drinking. How our mother left. How he stopped eating. Stopped sleeping. Stopped living. "And you," she whispered, "you were the one who signed it." I felt sick. "I didn't know?" "You didn't care." She slammed the folder shut. "You had a meeting, checked a box, moved on with your life." Her voice cracked, while mine fell apart. I wanted to defend myself. Say I was junior. Say I had no choice. Say I didn't know what would happen. But the words died in my throat. Because she was right. I didn't care. Not then. "So what now?" I asked. "You submit that report and I'm gone?" She stared at the document for a long time. Then she picked it up and tore it in half. I blinked. "What?" She said, "I spent 2 years planning this. Getting certified, building a fake identity, getting hired." She looked at me. "I wanted to destroy you. But then I watched you. You stay late to help interns. You fight for your team's raises. You actually care now." She exhaled slowly. "You're not the same person who signed that paper." So she continued, "I have a choice. I can destroy you, or I can let it go. And maybe give you the chance my father never got." Ava transferred the next week. Different department, different building. We never spoke again. But 6 months later, I received an email. No subject line, just a photo. Her father, smiling, standing outside a new office, a new job, a second chance. The message below read, "He finally stopped blaming himself. Thank you for not making me destroy you. It would have destroyed me too." I stared at that photo for an hour, thinking about the man I was, the man I'd become, and the woman who could have ended me, but chose mercy instead. Some people enter your life to ruin you. Others enter to save you. Ava did both. She showed me the cost of my choices, the weight of a signature, the lives behind the paperwork. I never signed another termination without asking, who is this person? What happens after? Because Ava taught me something I'll never forget. Your worst enemy isn't always trying to destroy you. Sometimes, they're trying to wake you up. What would you do if someone from your past came back for revenge? Comment below.